What if the biggest mismatch on paper became the biggest scare of the tournament? Brazil, five-time world champions, the most decorated nation in football history, walking into this game as overwhelming favorites against a side most of the planet can't even place on a map. Haiti, a nation that fought through hell just to be standing on this stage. No superstar names, no billion-dollar squad value, just 11 players who refuse to be embarrassed in front of the world. Here's the uncomfortable truth Brazil fans don't want to hear. The World Cup has buried bigger giants than this. Germany lost to South Korea. Argentina lost to Saudi Arabia. Easy games are exactly where legacies go to die. So tonight, we're not just asking who wins. We're asking, is this the night Haiti writes the upset of the century? Or the night Brazil reminds the world why they're still the standard? Stick around, because by the end of this breakdown, you'll know exactly what to watch for in the first 15 minutes, and why they might decide everything. Welcome back to Football Kick Theory, the channel where we don't just preview matches, we break down the science behind them. Today's fixture is one of the most lopsided on paper at the entire FIFA World Cup 2026 group stage, Brazil versus Haiti. On one side, a footballing empire, 5 stars on the crest, generational talent in every position, and a squad that costs more than some national economies combined. On the other, a team built on heart, resistance, and a refusal to be just a footnote in someone else's highlight reel. But if you've watched enough World Cup football, you already know the golden rule. Rankings don't play 90 minutes. Players do. For Brazil, this match isn't really about Haiti at all. It's about goal difference, squad rotation, and sending a message to the rest of the group. For Haiti, it's about something far bigger than 3 points. It's about respect. And when respect is on the line, teams find another gear nobody saw coming. Brazil arrive at this tournament with one mission stamped across the dressing room wall: reclaim what's theirs. Recent performances have shown a Brazil side that's evolved, still flair-driven, still devastating in transition, but now wrapped in far more defensive discipline than the Brazil sides of a decade ago. Strengths: elite attacking depth across every line of the pitch, technical control through the midfield engine room, explosive transition play down both flanks, total creative freedom for forwards in the final third. Tactically, Brazil operate from a flexible 4-3-3 that morphs into a 4-2-3-1 during build-up phases, creating midfield overloads and opening vertical passing lanes that most defenses simply cannot close in time. Weaknesses: can be slowed by a well-organized deep block, occasionally too reliant on individual brilliance to break tight games open. The back line can be caught on rare, fast counters. Even with those cracks, this is still one of the most complete rosters on the planet. The question was never if Brazil can break Haiti down, it's how quickly. Let's be clear about something. Haiti qualifying for this World Cup is already a story bigger than any single result. Their recent form shows a team that has fully accepted its identity. Not a side trying to out-football the elite, but one built to absorb pressure, stay compact, and strike when the door cracks open even slightly. Strengths: disciplined, well-drilled, low-block defending. Relentless physical and competitive intensity. Dangerous, fast-breaking counterattacks. Set-piece chaos that can punish even elite defenses. Weaknesses: limited ability to control possession against top-tier opposition. Thinner squad depth if injuries or fatigue strike. Vulnerable under extended, sustained attacking waves. Haiti's game plan is simple on paper and brutal in execution. Survive, frustrate, and pounce. Against Brazil, that plan is about to face the ultimate stress test. Key players to watch: Brazil, Vinicius Jr., pure chaos for any back line. Pace, unpredictability, and the kind of one-on-one threat that forces defenders into impossible decisions. Rodrigo, the quiet killer. Intelligent movement between the lines that consistently finds the pockets defenses forget to cover. Bruno Guimaraes, the conductor. Controls tempo, dictates transitions, and turns defense into attack in a single pass. Alisson, world-class shot-stopping paired with distribution that starts attacks from his own box. Watch Brazil's fullbacks too. They push high and often, creating numerical overloads that can quietly bury a defense long before the scoreline shows it. Haiti, Duckens Nazon, the release valve. Strong hold-up play that buys his team precious seconds to breathe and regroup. Leverton Pierre, the engine. Breaks up play, wins second balls, and ignites the counter the second possession turns over. The goalkeeper. Expect a workload unlike anything he's faced in his career. This is a potential man-of-the-match performance waiting to happen, if his nerve holds. Haiti's success was never going to come from individual brilliance. It comes from 26 players believing in one plan, together. Quick pause before we get into the tactics, because this is exactly the kind of breakdown we live for on this channel. If you're someone who wants football explained at this level, the patterns, the science, the why behind every result, hit subscribe to Football Kick Theory right now. We're previewing every single World Cup 2026 fixture like this, and you don't want to miss what's coming next. Alright, let's get into the tactical battle. This matchup is a textbook contrast in footballing philosophy. Brazil's system. Expect Brazil to dominate the ball, somewhere in the range of 65 to 75% possession. Their 4-3-3 is built to create wide overloads down both flanks, send inverted wingers cutting inside toward goal, push fullbacks into midfield zones to outnumber Haiti centrally. The plan is simple. Stretch Haiti horizontally until gaps appear, then attack those gaps with speed and precision before the defense can reset. Haiti's system. Haiti will almost certainly sit in a compact 5-4-1 or 4-5-1 with one clear job description. Block every central passing lane. Force Brazil into wide, low-percentage areas. Absorb pressure and clear danger zones without hesitation. Hit on the counter through direct, long ball transitions. The midfield battle. Brazil will control the midfield territory almost entirely, but control isn't the same as comfort. Haiti will use physicality and well-timed duels to disrupt rhythm and force rush decisions. The defining tactical question. Can Haiti survive Brazil's opening wave without conceding in the first 30 minutes? That single question may decide the entire match. Survive it, and Haiti gains belief. Don't? And the floodgates could open fast. Head-to-head record. Brazil and Haiti have almost no meaningful history at Senior World Cup level. This fixture sits largely outside the rivalry record books. That said, history does offer some context. Brazil have historically dominated comparable fixtures against lower-ranked World Cup nations. Teams in Haiti's position typically struggle to generate sustained chances against top 10 opposition. But World Cup group stages have a long, proud history of shock results nobody saw coming. The lack of shared history actually adds intrigue here. There's no script to follow, no past result to lean on. Just 90 minutes, fresh and unwritten. Key matchups. 1. Vinicius Jr. versus Haiti's right side defense. The single biggest mismatch in the entire match. Elite pace versus disciplined positioning. Something has to give. 2. Brazil's midfield versus Haiti's defensive block control versus resistance. This battle determines how quickly Brazil can turn dominance into actual chances. 3. Brazil's fullbacks versus Haiti's counter zones. If Brazil overcommit numbers forward, Haiti's one realistic path to a moment of magic opens up right here. 4. Haiti's goalkeeper versus Brazil's relentless attack. A 90-minute test of focus, reflexes, and nerve under near-constant siege. Predicted lineups. Brazil, 4-3-3. GK, Alisson. DEF, Danilo, Marquinhos, Gabriel Magalhães, Alex Sandro. Mid, Casemiro, Bruno Guimarães, Lucas Paquetá. ATT, Rodrigo, Richarlison, Vinicius Jr. Haiti, 4-5-1. GK, Placide. Defense, Arcus, Pierre, Richelieu, Dugeny. Mid, Alexandre, Pierre, Louis, Mondi, Sanon. Forward, Nazon. 3 big questions before kickoff. 1. Can Haiti survive Brazil's opening storm without conceding early? 2. Will Brazil treat this as a routine professional win or push hard for a statement scoreline? 3. Can Haiti manufacture even one genuine moment of counterattacking magic? Realistically, class tends to tell over 90 minutes, and Brazil have more of it than almost anyone else in this tournament. Haiti's structure may hold for spells, even frustrate Brazil early on, but sustained pressure, wave after wave, usually finds a way through eventually. Predicted score, Brazil 4-0 Haiti. Expect Brazil's depth and quality to show across both halves, with the floodgates likely opening in the second half as fatigue sets into Haiti's back line. But here's the twist worth remembering. If Haiti survive that first half intact, this prediction could look very different by full time. At its core, this isn't really a contest of equals. It's a study in control versus survival. Brazil's mission is unmistakable: dominate, rotate smartly, and announce themselves as genuine title contenders. Their depth and tactical structure make them firm favorites by almost any measure. Haiti's mission is just as clear: resist for as long as humanly possible, and hope one moment of chaos changes the entire complexion of the night. Three factors will likely decide it: the timing of the first goal, Haiti's defensive concentration under sustained pressure, mental toughness once Brazil's relentless rotations begin to wear them down. If Brazil strike early, this could become a one-sided showcase. If they don't, Haiti might just drag this into uncomfortable territory for longer than anyone expects. But across 90 minutes, quality usually finds a way. And right now, Brazil have more of it than almost any team on earth. So now, it's over to you. Do you think Brazil cruise exactly as expected, or does Haiti pull off one of the greatest shocks in World Cup history? Drop your score predictions in the comments below. I read every single one. And if this breakdown gave you even one new way to watch this match, do me a favor. Hit subscribe to Football Kick Theory, tap that notification bell, and join us for every single World Cup 2026 preview dropping this tournament. This is Football Kick Theory, where football meets science, one match at a time. See you in the next breakdown.